Okay, this is my first attempt at making a will it start video. Both aeroplanes, my Murphy Renegade here and my RB6 over there, neither one has been started for more than a year, and I'm about to see how we go. Of course, they haven't been washed in that time either. Got a few spiders to evict. They're they've got to go. And then I'll come back and service both aeroplanes. But we'll start with the Renegade. Hopefully it should start up pretty well. We'll see how we go. Step one, I think, will be to pump these tyres up. They're looking, well, they're not too bad, but you wouldn't fly that way, but they might be okay. Yeah, I'll pump them up, make it a bit easier to roll. Spiders have attached themselves fairly well here also. But no, I reckon she'll go. We'll have a look at the engine in a minute and pull the propeller through a few times. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's see how much pressure we've got in this tyre. Yep. Pretty close to not very much. Let's pump it up a bit. There you go, 20 would be good. Let's open this cowl up and have a look at the engine. This way where you can see. A couple of Bing carburetors there, which the floats have probably sunk. I don't normally check the water this way. Oops, a coolant. We'll call that full, I think. I've got some work to do under here during the annual. That's another story. We'll go around the other side and have a look at that. There. Plenty of engine oil. Okay. Battery secure and probably flat. We'll find out in a few minutes. Everything else looks pretty good. Let's see if we can take it outside and blow it up. Simple, 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 simple. Okie doke. I've already checked the switches are off. That's not a very good picture, is it? Let's go over here somewhere. How about that? sure the engine's not hydraulic locked or anything. Okay, well that's fine. I'll sit you over here somewhere so you're out of the way, and I'll take the rip up. Not bad. There you go. Yes, it did start. Because the tyres are a little bit more difficult to pump up on this one, I need to take the wheel fairings off first, which means grovelling around on the floor on a mechanic scraper. I'll do that in a few days' time, but Let's see how that goes. Righto. Clip up, clip up. Now I guess we need to charge the battery up and have another go tomorrow. It'll go. I've got faith. Okay, this is Will It Start Part 2. We weren't very successful yesterday. We had 8 volts in the battery. I've since charged it up. It's still not real charged, and I can't hear the impulse coupling clicking, so it may not go. Let's see. Flip up. Remember I did the Will It Start video the other day. It did start, but it didn't run very well. This float was actually stuck in the up position, so it was actually shutting the fuel off and not allowing it into the engine. Just running a drill bit through there. Look at this green oxidation that's coming out. No wonder the thing wouldn't fly up and down. And there's quite a bit in there actually. Hopefully it's just verdigris that's dried out, but anyway, I dare say we'll find out. But yeah, that was my problem. The float simply wouldn't go up and down. That's loosening up quite well there now. They really should. They're pretty sloppy on the pins. They're not. Let's just drop that in and see how we go. Yeah, that's lovely. It's about exactly how it should be. The other one was fine. No issue with that. It's like a. Well, I won't say what it's like. It's happy as well. Okay, well that's that problem solved. Now, the other little issue was the RV6. The impulse coupling on the left magneto isn't exactly impulsing. I'll show you. No clicking whatsoever. I just borrowed a magneto from a left-hand magneto from a friend, and the mechanism is really, really simple. This is the impulse coupling here. The engine turns the coupling around. This little pawl comes out and hits this pin and stops the magneto in its tracks, but the coupling can still turn. Once, as the engine keeps going, it'll eventually overcome and flick the magneto really quickly and give you a nice hot spark. And you can normally hear a clack when you do that. Of course, that's not happening on my RV, so the magneto will come off that in the next few days, and I'll try and free up this little pawl that's not behaving itself. That's no problem. See, this one's nice and floppy and loose. There's actually two of them. I think there's the other one, and they're both quite free. But because my RV6 hasn't been used for a bit over a year, I guess things like that seize up. So that's where we are. I'll keep you posted on what happens. There you go.